Got to have a puff on me. Say good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How is everybody on this cold, damp morning? Happy Sunday. Sunday. I did that a second coat of paint, look.
Yeah.
Think it'll look better with the more coats of paint.
Yep.
I need to get them white, don't I? I want, I must. Good morning to everybody coming in. Good morning to you. I've got some angel cards to read later on, just like the affirmations cards, like I did the other morning. Good morning, Mason. How's things where you are? How's the life in Gloucester? Meow. What's the meow for? What did I do for a meow? Cat's quiet. Ah, Dave. Hey, Pinkles, you're alive. Parked, Cutlows. Oh, that's good, Daryl, my lovely. That's good. Glad it's going well for you, sweets. So what are we going to talk about this morning on this Sunday morning breakfast chit chat show? Don't know what we're going to talk about because I haven't got a clue. So I can tell you, last night we went to see a medium over in Chesterfield, and the gentleman we're going round to a few. His name was David Pinch. I don't know if anybody will have seen him. If I get time, I will, Daryl. I don't have much time these days. Hey, my beautiful lady Carol. I hope you're well, sweets. Carol, I'm going to message you, but it don't matter. I didn't know whether, if you were interested in coming to the Ashbourne investigation or the fire station one. If you are, let me know, sweets, and I'll message you anyway and just see if you're up for coming. What we're going to say. John Boy's sat at the side on me. He's not on camera though this morning, are you, love? No. So we went to a medium last night. I quite enjoyed him. I quite enjoyed going. I got a reading. He come to me, he brought a lady through. He said more like mother, but more like an auntie, which that made sense to me. This lady was a smoker. She did smoke. She did get cancer, and within about 12 months, she just went from being okay to it weren't long at all. He also brought through. We think now, thinking about it, we think it's John's dad that he brought through. The information that he come through with, we can both understand, but they brought the month of March up, and he said it's more the beginning of March to the ending of March. Well, my dad's birthday is the end of March. John's dad's birthday is the beginning of March. And he said he's like coming in and he's giving me a mother-in-law kind of look. Which, again, that's the kid. And instead of saying a father-in-law, but they said that this gentleman would have been very protective. And I think that was a mixture of both energies coming through. But definitely, I do think that was dad. John's dad was very protective. He never told him anything. He protected him too much. Members in a bit. I'm going to be live in members, and we're going to be finishing off on the crystal workshop that we did. And this one that we're going to be doing, it's only a short one this afternoon. Yesterday, I read the whole book on the crystal healing, and I think it was absolutely brilliant. So today it's going to be gemstones, crystals, and elixirs, and potions for love, health, wealth, energy, and success. But this is more holistic energy for mind, body, and spirit. Morning, Denise. Excuse me. So that's going to be over in our members area. But what I'm going to do is, once I've done all the crystals and done it all on members, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come live on the main. Be live on here. Hey, Stuart, hope you're well, my lovely. We're both good, thank you. Got a little bit of headache coming on now, though. I don't know if it's these new glasses or what. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to come on after I've done the lives over on the members. So the members are going to get this first, obviously. I don't mean to say obviously like that, but you know what I mean. I'm going to come on and I'm going to go through some of the gemstones and crystal elixirs. May not be the elixirs, maybe just the gemstones and crystals. And I will tell you the healing and qualities that you get from the stones and the gemstones. So I will do that, but I'll do that after I've done finished up the workshop over on our members page. Good morning, Michelle. I hope you're well. So Tuesday night, I'm on Chit Chat Tuesday on my own because there's a football match on and it's one not to be missed. So I will be on my own. So I don't know whether I'm going to see if Claire, Yo-Yo, and I don't know if Nanny Lynn will be free. Want to come on and do a chit chat. But what I might do is I might open the comments up. So anybody wanting to just say hello or come on and ask a question. I may do some. Or do I do a different one on Tuesday? Leave it with me because what I might do is later in the week, I might get Yolanda, Nanny Lynn and Claire on. I don't know what I'm doing, but Tuesday I'm going to be on my own. It's either going to be me and special guests or whatever, not too good. I've kidneys grumbling. Oh, Michelle, my lovely. When do you go in to get all these checked all of? When you that sounds rough. I hate saying that. Love. I say love. But no, when you're going in, my lovely, then is this what you're waiting on, Michelle, to have these looked at or sorted out? I'm sending you loads of healing, my lovely. But I know when we've got these ailments, it's not quite good. No matter how much healing comes, I think sometimes you still feel it, don't you? And it does alter the mindset of them and the mood. So sending you some positiveness as well, my sweet lady. But I do hope. Good morning, Jules. Missed you last night, Jules. Miss Jules, where were you? I says to John and Yo-Yo, I says, oh, Jules might be coming tonight. And I thought, oh, I'll get to meet her. Where was you? Nowhere in bloody sight, Jules. But yeah, got a reading, Jules. What I'm going to say? I was going to say something. Yeah, waiting now. They've lost my blood test results. Oh, that's shocking, Michelle. I hope you have words and tell them how not satisfactory that is. That they've lost the blood test results. Sure, like they've sent them to the GP at some time, or they've sent them somewhere else. They should be on record somewhere to whoever they've sent them to. So need to get digging. It were all right, Jules. It were too bad. There were a couple of things that you can say, well, like that. But I think you can do that with everybody, can't you? But no, he seemed a real nice bloke. It were quite a funny bloke. He got the comedian side going to him. Some of the things that he come out with was so relevant. Others seem a little bit far-fetched, but I think sometimes not far-fetched is the wrong word, isn't it? But it was like he picked upon my ailments. Well, I walked in with a stick. So that's what I try and look when I go to mediums, and I don't know how everybody else is, but when I go to a medium, I want them to give me information that, that's not going to come with me using a stick. I don't want them to bring the health ailment up, because for me to bring that up, I'm going to have a health ailment. If I'm walking with a stick, it's going to be related to the back or lower body part of my body. It's not going to be upper part of the body because you need your strength. So, but apart from that, I think he was a lovely gentleman. And when he comes back, we will be going back to see him. I forgot which medium's on next Saturday. I know on Tuesday though, Jules, and I don't know whether this is where it means it's like, remember Lana or Lana. She'll shout at me because I get her name wrong. She shouldn't shout at me really. But I think it said artistry, art. So I'm gonna message Lauren in a bit and I'll find out. I don't know whether that means like psychic art, or if it's something else to do with to do it, because it says medium and what were it?
Encaustic or something.
Encaustic art. Yeah, it was something like that. So
caustic, because I thought caustic's like it burns coefficient caustic.
Yeah. So so we're looking for. So I think, but that's this Tuesday. So I'm either going to go to that and then I'm going to do my chit chat after. So it might be a late live. If I decide I'm going there, I'll be live about 10 o'clock for Tuesday chit chat.
Encaustic painting.
Encaustic painting. That's what's happening on Tuesday.
Also known as hot wax painting, involves a heated encaustic medium to which coloured pigments are being added for creating artworks. Molten medium is applied to a surface usually prepared wood, though canvas and other materials are sometimes used. So it's hot wax painting.
Morning, soldier. So that sounds an interesting one. So that's going to be Tuesday. I think it's £5. £5 to go in. If you're members, then it's £4. But Saturdays they don't charge. They don't charge prices on the door. Saturdays it's just like a walk-in one. They do a little bit of talking, a little bit of prayers, a little bit of sending healing and thanks out to everybody, and then the medium comes on for an hour, and all they ask is a donation. And I like it because they ask for the donations before the medium comes on, so then people that don't get a reading don't think, well, I'm not putting anything in for a donation. So I like that setup. I like the way they think. Tonight's Sunday, isn't it? We are on Sunday night, aren't we? I've only seen a medium once. It was very good. Would love to see one again. Dubious about going to the same one, as he already knows a lot, if you know what I mean. Definitely, Michelle. Definitely. So, Michelle, do you know when you come over and you come up, if you're up on a Saturday or a Tuesday or both, we could go along to the one up here. Not guaranteed to get you a reading or anything, but it'll might be an interesting night just to go and see the happenings. And if we can find one with an open circle, which I think is going to be Atticliffe, we could always go to an open circle night. Jules just looked at it's Helen Harris on Saturday. Have you seen Helen before, Jules? No worries, Michelle. You're more than welcome. Tuesday 22nd is Helen Harris. No, Helen Harris is on Saturday.
Oh, I thought you meant
No, Helen Harris is Saturday. But I think it's amazing. Oh my God, what happened to Saturday? I thought it was Saturday. Don't, soldier, because I've just been having the same conversation. Another one then that we've not seen be interesting. Well, I hope we're going to see you there, Jules. You're not going to let the team down now, are you? Unless you're poorly, then I understand. But apart from that, Jules, I'm going to come and kick your ass and get you into the church on time to come and sit with us. So I do think we've got some interesting things coming up this week. I am looking at doing different kinds of work on a spiritual level. I'm bringing that more into members because I know it does say exploring the afterlife. John's been contemplating thinking about changing the name slightly. I don't know how we'd change the name or whether we'd want to change the name. It was just a thought. It's 11:10. I know, Mick, I'm late. No worries, Jules, my lovely. We can always pick you up if you need a lift in. I mean, John can always pop round and pick you up on his way, take you back as well. What we're saying then, but yeah, because obviously we are going to be. I keep saying I will go to our local one on a Thursday. Oh, Denise, this week, push yourself to go. Push yourself, Denise, because I'll tell you something. Once you've been, if it's the right place to be, you'll know when you walk through the door. You'll know if you feel comfy by end at night. Just see. It might not be the right one for you, the localist one, but there might be another one local to you where, again, it's like, well, when you walk into a place or a room with people in, you either instantly feel a little bit, is everybody looking? But then within the first 5 minutes, it's like everybody's right nice and down to earth and everything else. Or you can walk into a room and it just hits you like a brick, and it's like, well, this is a bit too clicky for me. Keep away from the clickier ones because they're no good for energy. It's no good for your energy either. I didn't have the car. I don't remember it being sat there. I have lost money betting it's sat. Oh, soldier. Sunday morning. Your Saturday, you've slept, you've lost the day, or you've been abducted by an alien that's come and taken you. So we're going to keep it to the paranormal, but obviously we're changing on a spiritual and on a paranormal level ourselves. So I'm hoping that when we do go out on the paranormal investigations, we're going to start bringing a little bit more on a. Well, I am. I don't know whether John's going to do it, but I know I want to. I want to start bringing in a little bit more of a spirit, not medium. So please don't think we're going to be stood there going, "Oh, there's a little boy over there and he's really crying," and I see a lady stood there in the coat. It's not that kind of spiritualism I want to bring in, but there's things that I'm not going to say because I want to surprise you. But there's going to be different things that we're going to be doing. That's going to that's going to enhance the experience, I think. So, I think that's the problem. I don't know if I will fit in with the crowd. Do you know what, Denise? Just go, be yourself, and enjoy. You're all there for the same reason. Everybody that's in that room. The one good thing I like about spiritualist churches is majority of them are all in there for the same reason. Unless they've been dragged in by the friends, then they can sit laughing a little bit because it's like the nervous laugh. But when the medium starts and it comes to them, they absolutely shit the sense then, and they're not laughing anymore because it's like, how did they know that? Hey, Christine. Well, can you please say hello to my beautiful granddaughter, Emily? Hey, Emily. How are you, my lovely? I hope you've had a lovely weekend. I don't know if you're at school, Emily, or nursery. I don't even know how old you are. But whatever you're doing, I hope you have a good week, and I hope you have lots of fun with whatever you're doing this week. And drive your nana mad. You're allowed to be a little bit cheeky around nanans. Only a little, but a little. So Tuesday night might be a bit late coming on doing the Tuesday chit chat, but Tuesday chit chat will be still going ahead. Wednesdays we're still taking us a night off. Thursday I might come on again Thursday and do tarots again, maybe a different type of tarots. I am wanting to do the pendulum though. Thank you, Jules, for saying hello to Emily. I want to start coming back and working with a pendulum. So at the minute, it's all twisted in my chain. But at the minute, I've started wearing my pendulum again, and I'm sleeping with it and everything else. So I'm trying to build my energies up. So it gets cleansed every day. But then I want to. Thank you, so excited. Oh, bless her, Christine. Mwah! Oh, Emily. I want to. I'm going to be I cleanse my crystal daily, but I just removed the outer energies that have come in. So I'm hoping Friday, maybe Friday night, unless John's got something else planned, or Thursday night. Instead of doing tarots, I might come on and try some pendulum. Leah, try and do some pendulum readings because I've not done that for a while. I no longer use the mirror thing. It's just too big a thing to do. So I don't know if anybody's seen what I do. Does everybody know what I do when I work, when I do the pendulum work? Is everybody seen how I work with the pendulum? Because I do work slightly different to others. Just put a yay or nay in chat. It just gives me an idea, then I know whether to explain how I do it or whether I don't. Poor Tracy's coughing and sputting her again, and it is at work from 6 till 3. She's mad. She is mad. She is mad. But do you know, it's funny, Dave, because boys went to a play centre other day. Good morning, Yo-Yo. Definitely late back from a jog this morning at 11:15. Never seen, no worries. Thank you, Lisa. Yay, says Soldier. Yay, says Carol. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, yeah, boys went to a play zone, and bless them, they've both caught a little cold. But we know it's not the COV word. We know it's not the COV word because we all had that a couple of weeks back. So I'm going to rest my arm on my elbow for the minute because I need to rest my arm so you can all see that. I need you to see my hand. My arm's going to wobble. So at the minute, my arm, you can see my arm is unsteady. When I actually come on to work with the pendulum, oh, Jessica, I jogged all into Sheffield. Did you, Yo-Yo? What, round through Chatsworth and that? So what I do is I start the pendulum off, and then I will ask my guides and spirit guides to step in. So as I ask them to step in, I ask them to start moving the crystal back and forth and back and forth. Now, obviously, you can see my hand's wobbly. So hopefully, when I do it, my hand is more steady because I don't like to have... My hand will sometimes jerk. And when it jerks, then I'll say my hand's just going to jerk, and you'll see the pendulum flip anyway. But then I will ask the pendulum to tell me which spirit guide I've got with me. So they'll spell my spirit guide out. I normally do that before I go live. But then my yes, because we're working with a pendulum, we got told, when I first worked with the pendulum, we got told that we had to tell the pendulum what we wanted. So our energy was in charge. Otherwise, it's the energy of the crystal. Now, there's all different types of beliefs when it comes to the crystals. So what you do to train your pendulum when you're working with it, and again, everybody does this in a different way. There is no right or wrong way. It's the way you feel comfortable with. So at first, I ask the pendulum and I show it and I say swing back and forward. Now, if you see somebody's hand doing that when they're using the pendulum, they're swinging the pendulum. You can see the hand move. It's the wrist action, actually, that you can see more than the hand. Yes, but you can see the hand moving. That is when somebody's moving it. That's putting their energy in. So my yes would be clockwise. So I'd ask them to set my yes as a clockwise. I ask them to show my no as a side to side. So you can see I'm setting these. Slow it back down. So slow it back down. And then I ask them to show their yes as a circle going anti-clockwise. And then if they don't know or can't answer, I ask them to, and it's like, I can't do it. I can't do what he does, but it like shakes the pen. You can see the pendulum just shake a little bit. And that's when they can't answer a question. So what I'd normally do is I'm going to pick Carol this morning. I'm not doing a reading on Carol, but I'm just going to show you what I do. So all I'd say to Carol is just give me the name of the person that you're wanting. So let's say Carol says to me, I want John Smith. So what I do is I then ask my guides and spirit guides and energies to bring forward John Smith if they can. When they bring John Smith forward for Carol, they show me their yes. So then the pendulum will start going round in a yes fashion. So then I ask it to start going back and forwards again. And then I'll say, can John give me a relevant year or something relevant that only Carol would know? And then I go through the alphabet and it'll circle on the relevant letters. If I've gone past a letter, it normally just starts swinging side to side, so I know to go back. Morning, War Dog. You can't pick Carol; she's mine. Oh, Carol, you've got your fella. So yeah, and that's how I work with the with the pendulum. I've not seen anybody working with it so far when I'm watching online. I've not seen anybody work with the pendulum the way I do, but that doesn't mean they don't. It just means that I haven't come across their pages and sites. So yes, it'd be interesting to see if you guys have seen anybody work with the pendulum the way I do. Because I think I love watching how different people work and with the different tools that they work, because I think we can learn so much. Just because we've learned it one way, and that's probably the same with everything in life, isn't it? Just because you've learned it one way, don't discard another way of doing it, because we don't like change coming in, but sometimes change can be good and it may help. So yeah, so make sure you're doing that. So tonight we're going to have the good morning, Claire. Tonight we've got the quiz. I don't know if Claire's going to join me on quiz. I don't know if she's resting up with what she's got planned. I really enjoyed the pendulum experiments, and I've only ever seen you do pendulum work. Oh, bless. Thank you, Yo-Yo. There's quite a few that do it, but for me, when I'm watching them, I don't know whether it's just me, but I'm very picky. It's like when I'm watching tarot readers online. If they're pulling names from, and this is only me, this isn't how you guys are, this is just me. But say I go on to somebody that's doing tarots, and they're reading from a list, and they'll say, right, first on the list, we've got such and such, such and such, such and such. But these people aren't even in chat. They've like left the list the day before. I don't like tarot readings like that. I like the tarot readings to be bump, 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 put straight on screen. So you don't know I'm coming to you. I don't know I'm coming to you till I click on your name and then come to you. That's the type of tarots I like to see. And with the crystal, again, I watch. And if I see somebody doing it and their hands holding and you can see the twisting, because a lot of people will hold the pendulums like that, and you can see very slightly, but you can see that I'm actually turning that. And if I stop it and I turn it the other way, you can see that stop it again and turn it other way. You can see that stop. Now, when it's done naturally, so let me see if I don't know if I can do it. My arm's still enough. Can you show me my yes? My arm's thinking a bit. Can you show me my no? Can you see that there's no jerking of my arm? So yeah, so that's how, I mean, obviously my arm were a bit up. It's not, I need to have my arm balanced on something hard and solid on my elbow, so that I've got the control in my arm to stop it from moving about. So yeah, but we all see things, we all enjoy things differently. Like when we see mediums, tarot readers, you'll find one that suits you, and if that one suits you, that's good. And all I've said to everybody is just please make sure that you don't go for a tarot reading every other week. You make sure that it's like a 3 to 6 months, depending on the reading that you get, a 3 to 6 month booking. Don't think, well, I'm going to book in this week and I'm going to book in next week, because you're just going to get the same messages coming through as you did the week before. There's nothing that will change that drastic when you've had a 3 month card reading. You can have a daily card read daily, because that can change daily, because that's your daily card. But that's, I don't know, that's a bit daft for me. I'd rather go for like a 3 month one. And also, again, just make sure that you look at the reviews that have been left, how spot on the people have been, and everything else, because not everybody's going to click. And you might even get a reading, and it could be a tarot reading, it could be a crystal reading, it could be a pendulum reading, it could be a medium reading, and you might sit there and go, no, can't make sense of any of that. Make sure you write it down, or you've got it to look back on, because what sometimes happens is something will get said and it'll be like a week or a week to 2 weeks later, and it'll be like, oh my God. But because you've not wrote it down, you haven't got nothing to go back and look at, so you can't be sure whether it was said or not. So always make sure that you've got things wrote down, or that you can go and rewatch it and stuff. Because Soldier, does it make a difference which crystal you use for a pendulum, and does it have to be a crystal? Do you know, Soldier? It doesn't have to be a crystal. It doesn't. A pendulum can be anything, because everything's got energy. Obviously, you don't want to be using something like. Let's have a look. Like that, something as big as that for a pendulum, because trust me, that on some string, do you know what I mean? So you've got to use your noggins a little bit. But yeah, anything. It could be a bottle off a wine top. It could be a Coke. Please tell me John didn't throw the 3D printer out. I did. He did. It's gone out. No, it's inside. I know, very rude of it. I'll be having words next time. Oh, I'm missing something. Really heck, it's windy out there. We've just been fighting with the guarding. Oh, Jules, the guarding gate. Nothing worse. So no. As long as you cleanse it and remove all the energy and negative energy or everyday energy from it before you start working with it, anything is fine. It does need to be on. It does need to be on a length of something, whether that's a piece of string. To be honest, to me, I think the not the string, but like people, you see people doing them on cotton with needles. The old wives' tales used to be, and I don't know if it's true or not. They used to have a needle with a bit of cotton on, and when it come to a pregnant lady, they'd ask it to go, I don't know, whichever way for male and then the other way for female. And that's how they would tell the what sex the child were going to be. But that was just done with like a little pin and a piece of cotton. So as long as you've got, and it's sturdy, then anything can be used. It doesn't matter what it is. I don't know if I saw something difference between crystal readings and tarot readings. There isn't that much difference between any of the readings, bar from the energies that you see are different, but it's more or less on par with each other. It's just that, I think that's just the difference with it. My nan used to do that with a needle. Yeah, Michelle, a lot used to. I'm sure that's why my mum thought I was going to be a boy. I'm so sure morning, Lorna. I'm sure somebody did it to my mum and told her I was going to be a boy, and that's why they called me Ian for the entire pregnancy. And even painted my bedroom blue till I popped out and I was a girl. So so they got that one wrong if they did that. What else was I going to say? Forgot what we're going to say, guys. They don't know. The brain's gone dead. The brain's gone dead. I can't even remember what I was going to say. But when it does come to, if you are going to buy crystals, that's what I'm going to say. When you see them online, make sure there's a strong connection if you're buying from online. The best way to buy a crystal is actually to touch it, but you can have a sense when you're looking at it online whether you're drawn to that kind of pendulum. And sometimes when you go into shops, you'll find this happens more. So this one I had sent me, and I've cleansed it up, and I've asked a few of my pendulums which pendulum I should be working with at the moment. And this is the pendulum that I should be working with at the moment, because I've been working with the brass one. But they're telling me that the energies are going to come through stronger on this. You could use a piece of string, tape a bit of string to your pendulum and use a bit of string. It's got to be a bit sturdy, so the thing's not going to do. I've got from back. Yeah, might look bad. So, but what you're supposed to do when you go in and you see them all hanging, don't you? Just ask them at the counter if you can hold the crystal in your hand. And what you do is you take it off the shelf and you hold it in your hand, and then you put it back, hang it back up. Then you go to the next one, and it could be the ugliest stone you've ever seen, and not one that you would have chosen. But you might put it in your hand, and you might get this warm sensation or a tingling sensation in your hand, or there'll be some sort of sign that that's for you. But you'll only get it off that one crystal. You can either stop when you feel that and choose that one, or you can continue, but you could be buying 3 or 4 because each one works differently. To me, these crystals work differently and for different reasons sometimes. So that's always handy to have a few, because you might have certain crystals that you work with certain energies and another crystal to work with another energy. So, but I love amethyst. I think it's beautiful. To me, amethyst I see as a healing crystal. So I do carry amethyst and also have amethyst with me at all times, because I do believe that is a very healing energy. But I like the lilac and the purple. That's the healing energy for me. They've got a 50-50 chance of getting it right. I don't know where I'm saying. Oh, with the needle. Hey, well, we might have to start that up. Anybody that gets pregnant, me and Claire will come round with a needle and we'll see whether we can determine the baby's sex. That'll be an interesting one. But yeah, so there's all different things. And you know, you hear people say, "Oh, I can't do this," or you can do it. It's just that self-belief and practice. It's like anything in life. You only get good at something if you practice it. And it's not about communicating with those that have crossed over, and it's not about going out on an investigation and going, I see a little girl over there, but I see a mean messer over there. Oh, I see a demon or a Desmond. It's not for that reason. You're doing it more on a spiritual balance for you. And if you can get yourself on that spiritual journey, it doesn't matter what religion or what it is that you're practicing. If you can find yourself on that spiritual journey, and you can really tell those that are, you know, when you'll see people say, I'm spiritual, and you think, whoa, no way can you be spiritual, because you don't behave like that when you're spiritual. It's a Desmond. Then you know they're not spiritual people. You know yourself. How was this? It was brilliant, Claire. Can't wait for you to come with us next time. But yeah, it's like you're on your own, but believe me, there's not a nasty. But don't get me wrong, you can be angry. You can get angry, you can get upset, and you can feel all the different hates, happiness, and everything. But once you start that spiritual journey, all that seems to, you handle it in a different way. So instead of going round and shouting at somebody or handling things in a certain way, tit for tat kind of thing, then you'll just start trying to handle it differently. You'll learn your breathing techniques and you learn things, and it really is such a fantastic thing to do. I don't think there's a lot of people that I see, and they'll say, you know, like when you meet them in person or whatever, and they'll say, oh, I'm a spiritual person, and I'll be like, oh yeah, that's lovely. And then I'll go on to, I'll be like scrolling through Facebook, and they'll have added me to Facebook, and we've probably been out for a drink for a couple of times. And then I look on the Facebook, morning Paul, and all I see is negative, negative, negative. Well, how can somebody that's a spiritual person be that negative about everything in life? Yet we all have us ups and downs, and it's not going to be perfect. But a spiritual person would not post shite like they post, because that's just not what you do. But yeah, but like you said, there's different people on different journeys. Some say they're spiritual, some say they're spiritual, and they may be at the beginning of the journey and they've not right connected. Yeah, more zen, Jules. That's a good word. But yeah, so everybody's on a journey, but it's just where you're at. But I'll tell you something. There's nothing finer than feeling more zen about yourself and feeling yourself balanced. And once you're balanced in life around you is balanced. And I do believe that. I do believe that that life can change through how we perceive things and the things we do. There are many fakers out there that say this, that, and the other. But like I said, if you look at people's actions and how they behave and the things that comes out of the mouth, if it's very negative constantly, then they're not on a spiritual journey. Well, they are, but they're not where they're saying they are on their spiritual journey. They're more at the beginning, because the spiritual person just wouldn't do that. I'm not saying you don't bitch and you don't moan, but you definitely don't put it all over your Facebook, or you don't put it you don't push that negativity out. A spiritual person tends to put love and light and healing and blessings out in everything they do. And and they're even if you think about it, they're the posts that make you smile in the morning. Like when you're looking through some and you see something, you think, oh bloody hell, I was meant to see that this morning, or you see, I don't know, a cat sat on toilet seat and the next minute it's fell down. Even though it's a funny thing, that is it's uplifting. So that's how you've got to look at it. But I think everybody could do with a bit of a balance of spirituality. So I always review my day and ask, was I as good as I could have been, and was I 100% authentic? And you know what, Paul? Yes, and yes. And I know not every day is going to be like that, but at least when you look back on your day and how it's all gone, I mean, that's a really good question everybody could ask themselves at a time. Everybody could ask themselves at a certain point towards the end of the night, and ask yourself, and then the next day make sure you correct any wrongs you've done that day before. I think that's a really, really good one. So right, so I'm going to do some morning affirmations, you know my lingo. So what I'm going to do, if I don't get to you, just put me, and when I've read for you, please put done, because otherwise I end up doing more readings, and I want to try and get to as many as I can, if not all of you this morning. So let's start. So Jules, I'll start with Jules this morning. So Jules, when I've put you up, please put done. The card I've pulled for you is the Sun card, and it's the clear quartz card. So this is like an all-rounder kind of crystal. Let yourself feel all your emotions. Your entire rainbow spectrum of feelings is sending you important messages and guidance. So please listen. And that's coming in with the yellow, and the yellow on the body is it sacral? Solar plex. Oh my God. Is the solar plex chakra. Because I know it by the colours, yellow and orange. I know where they go. I just forget the names that they're called. So that's working on your solar plex kind of area. So maybe pardon? Sacral's orange, I know. But she told me to remember them as sunshine and orange. Yeah. So I don't solar. Oh, yeah, that's not what I do. I just remember the colours, not the names. You're talking to me. But yeah, and it's like I have little positive sayings, affirmations on wall and about me at work, but I have to change them about, or I just get used to see exactly, Lorna. Make sure you get that spiced up. So I'll try and pull the chakra colours out when I'm doing a card. If I get stuck, I'm sure I can ask John for the help. So let's see who's next. Claire. So Claire, for you, we've got the purple, and you know yourself, I've said earlier on, the purple is the healing, but you've got the blue in there. So it's like the throat area. So I don't know whether there's healing coming you need into the throat area. But honestly, I know you're going in, so I know there's the chest area as well. But you can see the healing, the where the light is and the healing surrounding it. But you can see the blue, and to me, that's focusing more on the throat area. Own your divine power. Replace codependent people, pleasing with assertiveness and empowerment. So replace codependent people, pleasing with assertiveness and empowerment. So I hope that makes some sense to you. Michelle. I've got some beautiful places. So we've got the green card for you, Michelle. The green card is the heart chakra. You can also have yellow and pink. No, not yellow and pink, is it? It's pink, yellow, pink, and green. Yellow, pink, and green. But the green is the strongest one for the heart chakra. So there's work, healing and stuff going on around the heart chakra. And it says, unconventionally, your unique qualities are an important part of your life's purpose. It's okay to feel and be different from others. So I hope that brings some clarity. Denise. Thank you, Claire. Thank you, Jules. Denise, for you, we've got the orange, and the orange is the sacral chakra. So that's like below the belly button kind of area, around that area. So there's healing coming around there. And this card is saying control issues. Utilize your God-given strength and power instead of fearing that others may try to control you. So I hope that makes sense to you for today's affirmation. Utilize your God-given strength and power instead of fearing that others may try to control you. Be strong. Be strong, my lovely lady. Lorna. See Lorna on my screen. So if you're still wanting an affirmation card, please put yes in chat. Thank you, Jules. Please put yes in chat for me so I know to come to you. Because I am just seeing a few names coming up on screen at the minute. Woo, we've got the pink card. So again, the pink relates to the heart area, Lorna. But as you can you see all the different mixtures of auras coming in, the different, so you've got the reds, the greens, the yellows. For me, this is a very balanced card because you've got all the different auras, all the different colors of the chakras coming in around you. Forgiveness heals. Time to release repressed anger as it's blocking your health and happiness. I hope that makes sense, Lorna. Forgiveness heals. Time to release repressed anger as it is blocking your health and happiness. Virtual, thank you. Yes, Diane. Yeah, if quick. Yeah, if quick, Mason. So for you, my lovely lady, we've got a nice picture of colours coming in. So we've got the blues, we've got the blue for the throat chakra, we've got the white for the crown chakra, you've got the purple coming in for the third eye chakra. So to me, for this one, I would say, I mean, I've seen it on card, but it does say for purification and detoxification. But I would say go and do your alignments. Make sure your chakras are open and released of all the energies that you've acquired and let them go. And it says it's time to release physical and energetic toxins from your life. So for you, my lovely Diane, please go and do a cleanse. Cleanse your chakras, give them that fresh energy, whether it's getting in the shower, whether it's laying down and doing the crystals, whatever way you do it to cleanse and remove all the energy that you've been around during the daytime, nighttime, whatever. It needs cleansing, my lovely, because you will get a bit blocked. There's Mason. Mason's there. Mr. Mason, you've got the yellows. So we've got the yellows, the purples coming in. So we've got some healing coming in as well. We've got more yellow. So again, the heart, it's around the heart area. This one's more focused, but you can see the purples coming in. You've got like the bluey one for the throat and the third eye. So there's something definitely connecting the heart. Well, you've got the orange as well. So again, you've got that blockage system. Again, just make sure that all your chakras are all balanced and everything else. Be gentle with yourself. You've been through a lot and need time to recover and heal, my lovely. There we go. Lisa. I've done Lorna Anta. After Lisa, who else would like a quick affirmation for this morning? Lisa, for you, my lovely, we've got the Ruby card. And again, look at that. It's the heart chakra coming into play on this card. And we've also got, again, we've got the lilac coming in, which opens to the third eye. But you've also got your crown chakra going open as well. Maybe need closing down a little. I don't know whether you're too open at times, Lisa. Maybe you need to close yourself down slightly. I don't know whether you're trying to keep your whether you know it. I don't know whether you're keeping your crown and your third eye too open, and that will bring ailments around yourself. Bless your heart. Reach out for an emotional, spiritual support to heal and mend your heart. So I hope that makes some sense to you. Paul, sorry, Paul. I thought I'd got you up further. See, this is how I forget who I've done and who I haven't done. Pink is a healing colour for my own self. Being fuming, angry that my ex has dared to be happy with someone else. Would make sense if it was recent split or if I wanted him back, but it's neither so. Bless you. Hey, Lizzie. Paul, for you, we've got the angelic. So again, we've got the orange colours coming in here. So we've got the orange colours, which is the main focus around you. That goes down to the solar plex chakra. You've also got the green chakra coming in. Now, the green, again, is towards the heart. And to me, it's like, I think you're a bit out of balance, Paul. Can you see where the light is in your hand? It needs to be more on the crown than in the hand. So I don't know. I don't know whether, I mean, I know I'm not going to say healing because I know what you do in work does give that. But it needs to come back up. So I don't know whether you've moved it for a reason or whatever, but try and pull it back up onto your crown, Paul. A spiritual or religious community. Join with like-minded people for friendship and increase spiritual growth. That's what your card reads, my lovely. Where's Liz? There's Lozzie. Lozzie, this one's for you. William, please off chat type. Need please again, just in case. I got it. I wait because we haven't got many in. I can see all new names coming in, so it's quite a little bit easy for me to grab them. Dave, do you want me to pull one for Tracy? Paul, do you want me to pull one for your mom? We've got the Ametrine card. And again, so we've got the blues coming round. We've got bits of purple coming in there. You've got the yellow for the heart. And again, you're too open, Lozzie. You're too open to spirit. You need to not close the chakra down, but don't leave it constantly open. It's going to start causing a couple of issues for you on a spiritual level. It'll start causing a couple of you to be out of sync, maybe a little bit out of character, or things like that, because it's like it's too wide open. Nobody's chakras need to be that wide. You have to imagine. I always imagine mine as a 10-pence piece. When I close down, I imagine them as a 10-pence piece when I'm aligning the chakras. Then as I'm finishing, I imagine them going down to like a half a pence or like a circle as round as my nail. But I don't put the colour out. I just leave the colour really dull. And then obviously when you're working with them and you're opening and closing, the brighter. So it goes bigger. It goes like a flower bud or whatever you want it to be. So yeah. Balancing masculine and feminine energies is yours, and it says allow your feminine side to creatively inspire you and your masculine side to give you confidence. I hope that makes sense, Lozzie. Allowing your female side to create, inspire you, and your masculine side to give you confidence. Thank you, Lindsay. I've had some big decisions to make. All good. Oh wow! Oh, that's good, Paul. I can't wait because I'm hoping that we get to find out what all these big choices and decisions you've had coming up. I do that, Dave. Sit outside in the car instead of just getting the shopping done and getting home. So have I got everybody that needed? I completely. Oh, you're more than welcome, Lozzie. You're more than welcome, my lovely lady. Anybody else want a quick affirmation for today before we finish? But just remember your affirmations. If you need to, just run it back to the end of this and find out where you were, and write it down so you've got it. So you've got it to write down and add to your collection of them. So when you're doing your own affirmations and you're changing them daily or weekly, you can add it to one of yours, just to remind you that's something that you need to be doing. So no, I don't think there is anybody else. So I want to say thank you to everybody. This afternoon, about what time is it now? 10 to 12. About 1:30, I'm going to be. Oh, Carol, how can I forget you? Bloody hell, Carol. She'll shout at me now. She'll send me a text message and say, "Nah, then, woman." Carol, my beautiful lady, this one's for you. And this one is the Tanzanite card. And as you can see the blue, which is the heart chakra. And that is sort of surrounding you. But you've also got what? Blows your throat chakra, sorry. So we've got the healing coming for the throat chakra. You can see the pink, and you can also see the green down here. Now, I don't know whether you refer to a pink for the heart area or whether it's the green, but there's definitely the pink and the yellow coming in strong as well. Remember, the green is the stronger color for the heart chakra, but the red and the yellow and the pinks are fine. We've got orange. To me, again, you are totally in balance with yourself. But there is something obviously in the affirmation that you need to be doing. But to me, you've got everything aligned within yourself. So hopefully you will start feeling more balanced. And if you haven't, then this is where you need to be going. It says, ready to love again. You've healed from the past enough to open your heart to new love. Now, when you get cards like this, everybody automatically thinks, oh my God, it's a lover. No, it's not. It could be a new friendship that's coming in. It could be something else is going to change in your life or come into your life that is going to help you to remember love, kind of thing. Not that we forgot love, but it might be like, oh my God, a new puppy. It makes your heart melt. So that's the kind of thing I look for on these affirmations. Don't automatically think, oh my God, I've got a new man coming in my life. I'm married. Because it isn't, but it does mean that something new is about to happen, and it is about to allow you to love again, if that makes sense. So I hope you understand that one, Carol, my lovely. So happy I got the pink, letting it go and smiling at my ego. Oh, bless you. So yes, so I'm going to be on members at 1:30, around about 1:30 time, finishing off the gemstones and crystals and elixirs. If anybody wants to join members, you can. It's only £2.79 a month. You don't have to. There's no twisting of the arms or anything like that. But that's where we do all the workshopy type things and different things that we don't do on the main page. Members, you always get your Monday. Every Monday we're starting to do something in members, different things depending on what we're doing. But like I said, with these crystals, when I've done the crystals, I will be bringing the names of the crystals onto the main and going through each stone and crystal too, so you guys get to know the meanings of each of the stones and things. So yeah, so have a great day, Claire. I'm going to message you. I think Yolanda, I need to, and Nanny Lynn, to try and sort something out. Claire, I need to know if you're doing quiz with me tonight or whether you're going to leave it for tonight and do it next time. I know I'm not prepared for the quiz. I'm not prepared for the quiz. I've got to start looking for quiz answers. So yeah. So take care, everybody, and I shall see you all later. Love you loads. Mwah. See you soon. Bye.